Yo, what's good, y'all? Back at another one. Man, here we go. I'm here to preview the fucking Eastern Conference and the Western Conference Finals. First, I'm going to preview the Western Conference Finals, the Oklahoma City versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Look, man, that's going to be a fucking exciting ass series. Like, because I ain't going to hold y'all. I thought we were going to see this series last year with Minnesota and Oklahoma City, but here we go now. You feel what I'm saying? And Minnesota is Minnesota's right back in the fucking Western Conference Final. Because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't have Minnesota back in the Western Conference Finals after they traded Cat to us, but they got some. They got, but they did get better as the season wore on. After Julius Randle came back from injury, and after Dante came back from injury, and Ant Man stayed hot. You feel what I'm saying? And they actually cut Rudy Gobert's minutes down a little bit towards the end of the season and gave more minutes to Nas Reed and Julius Randle playing together. So that's why it worked out for them. But honestly, at the end of the day, Minnesota's defense is what's keeping them afloat because they got a great defense. I ain't gonna lie about that. I felt that way last year about their defense, but the problem was last year with Dallas. In my opinion, I think Minnesota emptied the clip against the fucking Mavericks. I mean, against the Nuggets, that they didn't have no bullets left for the fucking Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think that this year is different for them because now they got rest. They got time to focus on the Thunder. It's the Thunder I'm worried about a little bit because you going from one series to the next literally within one day. Like that's a hard transition to make after playing a 7 game series and then you jump right into the next series literally a day after, like 2 days later. Like that's why I said sometimes you need to get series over with so you can fucking have time to game plan, recover your body and get ready. That's why I was glad the Knicks got rid of the Celtics, so they can be ready for the Pacers. It ain't no quick turnaround. But as far as who I think is going to win this series is concerned, I'm gonna go Oklahoma City in 7 games because at first I said I felt like Oklahoma City could beat them in 5 or 6, but Minnesota's just a tough ass team. Minnesota's built for the playoffs. They're built for playoff basketball. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why it's going to be hard for Oklahoma City to put them away. But I just think at the end of the day, I think SGA is going to rise to the occasion and get the Oklahoma City to the NBA Finals. It's going to come down to SGA versus Ant-Man. Bottom line, both teams got very good supporting cast. I think the Timberwolves are a little bit more sturdy up front with Randall and Gobert and Nas Reed. Like, because in my opinion, I think Isaiah Hartenstein has to guard Julius Randle, and I think Chet Holmgren has to guard Rudy Gobert because I think Julius Randle's too physically strong for Chet Holmgren right now. Way too fucking strong. You saw what he just did to Draymond Green. He absolutely bullied Draymond Green, pushed him around the court. So that's why I said they have to do those cross matchups. This is what you brought. This is what you paid Isaiah Hartenstein $90 million to come in here for, to take those type of matchups. Just like he took the Jokic matchup, and now he's got to take the Julius Randle matchup. But like I said, I got Oklahoma City beating the Timberwolves in 7 games because that series is gonna be a drag out war. And then in the East, got my Knicks versus the Pacers rematch from last year's playoffs. A lot of Pacers fans been running their mouths the whole fucking year about because they beat the Knicks in the playoffs last year, but y'all literally beat the Knicks when they literally had 80% of their rotation missing. Three fifths of the starting lineup was out, and plus you had no Bogdanovich, you had no fucking Josh Hart was hurt, Brunson got hurt, Mitchell Robinson was hurt, OG was hurt, Julius Randle was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But all credit to the Pacers because they showed it wasn't a fluke a little bit, but I'm still skeptical of the Pacers because y'all beat the Bucks when they were injured in the first round. Okay. Even though honestly, I picked them to beat Milwaukee anyway, but I thought it would win the game 7. But I had no idea Dame was going to fucking tear his Achilles. And then you got when you face Cleveland, I thought Cleveland was going to win that series, honestly. But then again, I should have fucking known better to pick Cleveland because Cleveland just ain't built for the playoffs. Like, we just come to that realization again because I felt that way last year about Cleveland. I felt that way this whole year about Cleveland. And then they brought it right back to like that they're not built for the postseason. But Indiana's playing very well right now. I can't take nothing away from them. But I just feel like that I just feel like the Knicks match up with the Pacers very, very well. Like, because honestly, to be truthful, this is a Karl Anthony Towns series. I think Cat should absolutely eat this series because it was hard for him to eat against the Boston Celtics because the Celtics got so many versatile defenders. So you feel what I'm saying? That's why it took him a little while in that series to get going, but he finally did. But in this series, he's going against Miles Turner and Siakam. Neither one of them can stop Karl Anthony Towns. I think Cat should eat this series. He should average no less than 25 and 12 or eat 27 and 12. That's how confident I am he's going to eat this series. And then you got Jalen Brunson going against Andrew Nembhard and fucking Aaron Nesmith. I think he's going to do his thing there too. But the reason why I'm so confident that the Knicks are going to win this series is because, yes, Tyrese Halliburton has been balling, but we got abundance of wings to throw at Halliburton with OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and fucking Deuce McBride and Josh Hart. We got 4 different wings that we can throw at Tyrese Halliburton. That's the difference in this series, in my opinion. I think that defensively the Knicks will be able to hold up. I know the Pacers are a good shooting team and all that good stuff, but I just think that the Pacers' lack of rebounding and their lack of shot creators outside of Halliburton is going to come back to bite them. And that's why I think the Knicks are going to beat the Pacers in 6 games. I would have said the Knicks in 5, but the Knicks always doing some dumb shit in game 5. We don't never close shit out when we're supposed to. So that's why I said Knicks in 6. So my predictions again, I got the Knicks winning in 6 games over the Indiana Pacers, and I got the Oklahoma City Thunder beating the Minnesota Timberwolves in 7 games. So the NBA Finals, just like I predicted back in October, will be the New York Knicks versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's my prediction. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.